Hey everyone, Robert Ferringo of Doc Sports here on Tuesday, September 4th with your Ferringo 5. That's 5 minutes, 5 thoughts, 5 days a week with 5 free picks. Be sure to check me out at www.docsports.com. I will have your free play in a minute, but first I want to get started off with thought number 1. And that is a quick recap of a dominating opening weekend of college football. Don't worry, I'm not going to go through all the scores or anything like that. You all know what happened. I know 2 weeks ago was kind of the soft open for college football, but this last week was really it. That's when everybody was in action, and I'm very happy to say that we dominated the opening weekend. We swept our top 3 plays, ended up banking almost 1,500. So that's the type of start that you want to get. You know, you never want to overreact to one of those first couple of weekends, but it's always nice to start off on a positive note. So speaking of those 3 plays, I hit my 7-unit play with Syracuse on Friday in a blowout. My 5-unit play with Duke on Friday, also in a blowout. And then on Saturday, hit another 5-unit play with Boise State in what was a mega blowout, basically. The 2 Friday plays were key because they wrapped up a winning and profitable August. That's another winning month. That is now 9 of 11 winning Augusts for myself. And going back over the last 10 years, that's now 46 out of 71 winning football months. That means I have averaged a profit 2 of every 3 months for the last 10 years. Now, my long-term numbers mean a lot to me. I feel like anybody can have one good week, one good month, even one good season. But I feel like one of the things that really separates me as a handicapper is my sustained long-term profit. So nice to put the wraps on a winning August and now take a good step towards a winning September, hopefully. So point number 2 is that gets us to this week. Things get even better this week because we have the NFL. It's one of my favorite weekends of the year. I've been staring at these NFL lines since they hit the board in May. So I'm really excited. I'm going to have a little larger card even than normal because, if you give me 4 months to break down a game, I'm probably going to find an angle in it. So as always, my picks are going to be available Thursday, 6 p.m. at www.docsports.com. That is 6 p.m. Eastern. All of my college and my pro picks for the weekend will be available. And this weekend, you're getting one of the best deals of the year because not only am I going to have extra NFL picks because it is week 1, I will have a full card of college football. My top play of the weekend is a 7-unit play on Sunday, and I will have a 6-unit top-rated college football play on Saturday, but you will also get my 7-unit NFL futures play. That number is still on the board. This will be your last chance to bet it for the season. And also, I'm going to get to this point a little bit later, but you are also going to get an added bonus this week. This season, I'm going to be posting daily fantasy sports optimum lineups as a free add-on with my picks. So if you sign up for a 1-week package this week, you will get 7-unit NFL play, 6-unit college football play, 7-unit futures play, and my free daily fantasy sports optimum lineup. So which brings me to point number 3. What is your daily fantasy sports optimum lineup? Well, again, one of the ideas I had this year was as a free service, as a free add-on to my football picks, every Thursday I'm going to be releasing a daily fantasy sports optimum lineup based on DraftKings scoring and pricing, all right? And that will be available for the NFL for any of my clients that like to bet at DraftKings or FanDuel or any of that. I'm going to try and be as specific as possible with my picks in terms of who the lineup is, a small write-up over explaining who some of my picks were, and which head-to-head or league or contest these picks are appropriate for. So it's a new thing. It's going to be a little bit of a work in progress. As far as I know, I'm the only handicapper in the country that is doing something like this. So it's going to take a little bit of time. But again, it's free. It's an add-on. If you don't want to use it, you still got all the other plays. If you are into betting in the daily fantasy sports realm, then these will be up your alley. So it's something I'm excited about, and we'll see how it works out. So point number 4 is that it is Tuesday, and that means that my NFL power rankings are out. Again, go to www.docsports.com. Go to my insiders page. There'll be a link there. It should be right there on the homepage. It's one of the most read articles that we have on the site. My preseason power rankings were 2 weeks ago, I believe, and this is my week 1 NFL power rankings. Read them both. You're going to get a lot of tips insights. You'll get an idea of how I'm seeing the lay of the land in the NFL as we head into the opening of the season. And then you can compare that not only to your own feelings about these teams and situations in week 1, but what kind of the general consensus is. So, all right, that brings us to number 5. That's our free pick for today. And our free pick for tonight is to take the over in the San Diego-Arizona game. That number is at 8.0 right now. The game starts at 9:40 tonight. And this one's a little bit of against the grain. I know that there's a maxim in sports betting that you never bet against the streak, but I'm betting against the streak. Arizona has gone under in 10 straight games. It's been kind of a ridiculous streak, to be honest with you. And I'm not going to lie, I've taken it on the chin with several of those games because I've been betting them over. And the main reason is that I'm just waiting for the regression. You look at some of their statistics, their batting average with runners in scoring position, and their opponent's batting average with runners in scoring position. And frankly, it's ridiculous and unsustainable. Before this 10 straight under streak, Arizona had been kind of a 50-50 over-under bet for the season. So I think they're going to come back to earth. We got 2 lefties on the mound tonight, either one of whom can get lit up. Arizona has hit Joey Lucchesi pretty hard the last 2 times that they've seen him. They've tagged him for 5 runs in 4 innings in each of his last 2 starts. Arizona is going with Robbie Ray. His ERA is 4.5 for the season, so he's a guy that can be gotten to. So that's my free pick. And something else that we're going to do here on the Ferringo 5, because it's Tuesday, I'm a big fan of 2 for Tuesday, so you're getting 2 free picks today. Your second free pick is take number 927 Baltimore plus 1.5 over Seattle. So that is it for today. Check back tomorrow for your next Ferringo 5, and make sure to check me out at www.docsports.com. Carpe diem and good luck.